Hey, what's going on? Strat Soldier here with the weekend shift. November is almost over, and because of that, we all got holiday stuff coming up, and this weekend I got some holiday stuff coming up. So this is pre-recorded. Next show will be live. We'll have some fun. Hey, even though you're in the chat, get in the chat, work with the community. Got a lot of people in here. We're getting to a point where the new people are helping out the new people, and the new people are helping out the new people. That's great. There's a lot of, I'm just saying, the people that started with us when we started the weekend shift back in September to now, the knowledge base has grown big time, and those people that started way back then to now, it's amazing. So, great people, great job, I'm saying good job to you guys in the community. Seriously, good job. Get in there in the forums, use those forums, okay? The best part about that is it's just us. If you're a member of the separate group, it's just us. It's that way you can share all your stuff. You don't have to worry about you don't have to worry about all that social media stuff, and ask questions, post charts, post the share the scans, share whatever you want. We're here to work together, and we've done shows on how to use wedges. We've done shows on how to use SMAs with the Strat. We've also done how to do crypto and the Strat, how to do these scanners and all these, how to trade the Strat automatically. So, go through those weekend shifts, get with Rob, ask questions in the chat, get with Michael Dang, get in there. We've done show on algo flow as well. So the weekend shift is about slowing this stuff down so you guys can understand it. And yeah, it is for the beginners. It's for beginners in trading or beginners with the Strat. Totally. So if you got some experience with trading, it's just showing you what we do. Okay. So anyway, let's get to it. Here are the broader averages so far. Okay. Here are my charts. I got the month, the week, the day, and the 60. Okay. I have all four charts up just like this. This allows me to see time frame continuity. Okay. Still 3-2 up on the month. Still 3-2 up on the month. Let's turn the candles on for the kids in the back. All right. It is a slight 2 up on the week, but it's this little doji week thing. Okay, let's see how it ends. Let's see how it ends today and tomorrow. Inside day for the SPY. This is Thursday. November 18th, okay? Inside day for the SPY. So let's see. Either it's going to go scenario 2 up or scenario 2 down. All right? Scenario 2 up or scenario 2 down. Either way. All right? And then here's our 60s for the week so far. All right? Not doing a whole bunch. All right? On these inside days, just want you to know on these inside days, Rob's not really calling out a lot of stuff. He is calling out things. He is calling out tickers that are moving right now. But for the most part, he's just guiding us through it. He's just making sure we're not running in there and getting murdered, okay? He's making sure we're not getting killed. And that's the best part. That's the best thing. Especially when you don't know what's going on in the broader averages at all, because nothing's making sense, and your favorite YouTube person on there says, hey, none of this makes sense. You can get on there with Rob, and he's like, hey, this is what's going on right now. Doji land, or grinding into the highs. Get with Rob. He knows what he's doing. So Rob's been guiding us through all this stuff here. Let's go to the weekend. Here we go. So here's the week so far. In the scenarios, okay? The scenarios, we believe there are only 3 ways anything can trade, all right? Scenario 1. This bar is a scenario 1, all right? Notice that it does not take out either side of this previous range. Now I marked the lines here so you can see that this is stuck in here, okay? Inside bar, this is a scenario 1, inside bar. This is a scenario 2 up, because it takes out one side of the previous range right here. Bam, 2 up. Here we go. Here is a 2 down. Okay, here's a good way to see these things. 2 up, because it takes out this side of the previous range, and then 2 down. Okay, 2 down. Not because it's red, but because it takes out this side of the previous range. This one here, 2 down. And then the scenario 3, that's a scenario 3, but let's go to a good one. Scenario 3, right here, takes out both sides of the previous range. Let's mark that up. Notice that the top and the bottom of this bar takes out both sides of this bar here. That means they bought it up and they sold it down in the same time frame, and it closed as a scenario 3. All right, on a smaller time frame, this is a broadening formation. Broadening formations happen all the time. Go through all those weekend vids. Go through all the weekend shift. Go through all those old episodes. Watch the one with Rob. That one's a really good one. Rob's explaining. It took him 20 years to develop all this stuff. It's not something that we just I'll bet you this works and then we throw it out there. No. You're working with someone that's been doing this for a long time, and he was on the trading floor, the COBE trading floor for 20 years. I mean, he knows what he's doing. 30 years in the business, Rob Smith. This is how, look at this stuff. This is how trading works. This is how price discovery works. And in these scenarios, we use these scenarios, just kind of break it down and make it easier to understand. All right? It's easier to communicate quickly. What's going on with these, with the broader averages, for example, and with the stocks as well. So you'll be in there with Rob, and Rob will say, all right, SPY, 60. Let's go to the 60-minute charts. And then we'll get to what we're doing here. But yeah, you'll get in there, and then they'll probably be like, all right, SPY coming down, 2-2 reversal on the SPY coming down, 2-2 reversal on the 60 right here. And then people in the chat talking. All right, this is what's following the SPY. We're losing this, we're losing that. We're losing energies. Airlines going down, Boeing going down like it does. Okay, Boeing doing what Boeing does. All right, and then you'll get a scenario 1, and Rob will say, "Hey, here we go. We got a 60 on the SPY inside 60 gorilla. All right, that means something's about to happen. It's going to break either to one side or the other." That's very important to know. So when Rob brings the triangle, ding ling 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 ling, there is a scenario 1 in the SPY or the diamonds or QQQ in the broader averages. Okay, trannies. No, this is IWM, and then IYT. All right, transports. All right. That's what's going on. He also talk about VXX. All right, checking the VIX, see what the level of aggression is on buying puts and on your or calls on your on the broader averages. So again, when Rob, when you're in there with the chat, listening to Rob. And Rob brings that triangle, there is inside 60. And usually you'll see on Twitter, he'll tweet out that Harambe. He'll tweet that Harambe out. Inside 60 gorilla. All right, let's go through the weeks. So the weekly vid, the weekly vid came out early, which was great. And it was only like a 15-minute long video. Really good video. Just setting this up for this week. All right. There's a couple in here that is not on Rob's thing. Okay, there's some things I saw, so I'll identify those real quick. But Kroger was not on his list, but this is one that we've been looking at because of the month. Okay, it did go 2-2 up on the month. Took some hit magnitude on the week. Here, these took this guy out and then went inside. So now you have and then this week came in, slight 2 up, and then they just dumped it. Okay, 2 down. Excuse me, scenario 3 it popped up and then started going down, 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 down right here. As soon as it hit here, it went scenario 3. Took out both sides of the previous range right there, Kroger. TTWO is another one I was watching for the 212 continuation to the upside, and it did not do that. It went 212 reversal to the downside right at 180.92. Okay, 180.92. That's something I was looking at. I was looking at because of the 2-2 reversal on the month, but you could see it's forming a shooter on the month here. Okay, so I was looking at for a 2-2 continuation here. It did go up. It did do that, and now they're just taking profits. Okay. Merck. All right, now we're in Rob's video. Now we're watching the weekend vid with Rob. Notice he's going through the sectors. A lot of people say, well, he's talking about a lot of stuff all at once. He's going through 50 stocks. How am I supposed to know what do I need to do? Do I need to get all 50? Well, that's why I started doing the watch list thing and just posted it for you in the Sepia group so that if you don't want to have all, you want to sit there and just type in all the tickers. That's what I do. That's the best way to watch it, I believe. You turn on the vid, you open up a blank watch list, and you type in the tickers. MRK, type it in. CVS, got it. iRobot, type it in. That's how I do. I think that's the most easiest way, especially with Strat Time Report as well. When he's going through that stuff during the day, I think that's the best way to do it. You don't have to. You type them in and then you go through the charts after the video is over. But you got all the charts listed there. So, but I wanted to point out that when he's going through the sectors, he's going through the sectors. So he'll go through XLE. He will go through energies. He'll go through financials. He'll go through Labu in the biotech, and he'll go through tech, and then he'll go through Dow Jones Diamonds. It's set up so it goes through sectors. If you watch the weekend vid and pay attention to what he's saying, you'll see. Okay, I've been working. For example, you could say I've been working energies. I've been staying on energies since the 3-2 months, and I'm gonna stay on energies. Okay, so you just watch the weekend vid. Okay, Rob's talking about XLE now. I know these are energies. And you got Conoco, you got XOM, you got the refiners. Type those in. Maybe you only have 5 or 6 stocks, but that's the stuff that you're looking for the week. And then learning the sectors with Rob can be very easy just watching the weekend vids as well. He's going through the sectors. He'll give you the ticker for the main ETF, and then he'll go through some tickers in that ETF. So that's another easy way to learn the sectors and build watch lists based on these sectors. All right. So Merck, we're looking for the 2-2 reversal up. Did it slightly 2 up and then came in. Okay, then came in. So we need to see how this finishes out because the week is not over. Okay, pre-recorded show. Week is not over. We need to see how this finishes out. But right now, I wouldn't be messing with that. If it triggered on me, I would, this would trigger your entry, but then it just be, is this really going to go? Be waiting to cut that. CVS, looking for the 2-1-2 continuation. We got a 2-1-2 reversal to the downside, okay? Trade what is actually happening right now. We're looking for the 2-1-2 reversal. Continuation because of the month. We're looking for that continuation. Here's the month. All right, and then for the week, we got a 2-1-2 reversal down. iRobot. This triggered for me, and I cut it. This one triggered yesterday, Wednesday the 17th. It hit 93.22, and they just took So let's see here. Let's go to the 60s. What did it do? It opened up, bam, hits my trigger. Then they just started selling it off. Okay, that very first 60 outside bar. Okay, outside bar. Bam, 3, 1, 2. Okay, continuation down. Okay, all right. So they just sell it all. I end up cutting it right here. I know could have cut it here, but I wanted to see if I was going to get 3-1-2 reversal up, and I did not. So I cut it about right here. The day went outside day. Okay, outside day. That's iRobot for me. Outside day for me, iRobot. Lily. Excuse me. Not outside. Yeah, outside day for me. I end up cutting that for iRobot. For Lily. Lily back on the week, looking for the 2-1-2 continuation up because of the month. Month 2 up. Okay. 2 up on the month. 2-1-2 reversal month on the week. 2-1-2. Slightly went down, now coming back in, and we're going to get this 2-1-2 continuation up now. I don't know. It's going to trigger at 266. It's Thursday. Not looking good for Lily. Not looking good for Lily. AbbVie, we've been looking at AbbVie because of the month. 2-1-2 reversal on the month. 3-1-2 reversal on the month. On the week. All right, slight. It did trigger, but slight 2-1-2 continuation. Not really doing much, okay? Not really doing much. But if you're in that, I mean, still could be good. Not doing much. What's it doing on the 60s? Just for funsies. Yeah. So I'm going to do this for you. Give me this guy here. Delete. And delete. Those are my lines for my triggers. All right, here's my broadening formation on AbbVie. Okay. Well, these are the 60s. These are the 60s. And then let's do. Okay. Nope. So you notice all this stuff is stuck, trading sideways. Okay. Just trading sideways. Okay. This is one big giant scenario. Scenario 1. And then if you want to go down further, just a little more to a sub dry. Here is, look, all this stuff right here just stuck in this range. Okay, all these bars stuck between here and here. All right. So when Rob says not doing much, that's what he means. Not doing much. AbbVie. Chewy, we were looking for. All right, we're looking for a 2-1-2 reversal month on Chewy. It did go, but then it started coming back in. All right, it did trigger right at 76.53, then started coming back in. On the week, looking for the 2-2 continuation on the week. We did not go. Okay, well, yeah, it triggered, but then you would have got stopped out of this. All right, it did trigger, but you would have got stopped out. Chewy. Earnings on December 13th. All right, see what they want to do. See how they want to finish it. IBM. This went to. There's a lot of lines here. Let's get rid of this guy so you can see what's going on. 2-2 reversal. 3-2-2 reversal on IBM. 3-2 reversal. And it hit its target here. Not very much magnitude there, but it did hit it. A few cents. It did hit it. Apple, we were looking for the 2-2 reversal on Apple on the week, and it did it. It did it yesterday. At 153.17, bam, took out this target here. Almost took out the magnitude at 157. Almost did it. Okay. So that's a good trade. That was a really good trade. That happened on the 60s right here. A lot of lines in here. Sorry about that. The very first hour. Went 2-2 continuation right here at 151.25. On that daily went 2-2 reversal. Okay, see how that would be your entry. 2-2 reversal right there. Bam. Okay, on the daily. But then, like I said, if you're just watching the week, you got your 2-2 reversal week there too. So set your buy orders. Cat Tractor. We were looking for some, what did we want on Cat Tractor? We want a Cat Tractor to go 212 reversal up, and it did. 212 reversal on the month up, it triggered, and then they just started dumping it. So here's your 2-2 reversal on the week right here. 2 up, 2 down. 2-2 reversal right here. 2 up, 2 down. 2 up, 2 down. All right, 2-2 reversal to the downside on that week. These dailies, man. All right, depending on how you trade. If you were just going long, time to cut it. Time to cut it. About right there. That's a lot. You would probably want to find a reversal, probably right here. Or here to just cut that thing, or the 60s, depending on how you trade and what you're trying to protect. Okay, remember we don't hold losers, and we don't let our winners turn into losers. All right, Cat Tractor. Cat Tractor. All right, so FedEx. I wanted to stay in FedEx. I told you that, and it went 2-2 reversal month. 2-2 reversal. Trying to take this guy out up here at 269. Wednesday, and it's slight 2 up. I mean, it's barely a 2 up, just because we count wicks. Okay, that's a 2 up. On them dailies, 3-2-2. Here's your 3-2-2. All right, reversal. 3-2-2. The 3-2-2, and for the stratters from Rob Smith back in the day, here's your shooter in force. Okay, here's your actionable signal shooter in force. As soon as it goes below 251.70, 251.70, there's your shooter in force. All right. It's working. Trade what we know to be true right now. Okay. So far it hit this on the weekly. This reversal, this 2-2 reversal that started here, did complete. It's done. It hit its magnitude at 254.10. All right. So it makes sense that this is exhaustion risk and coming down. So it did it. It did it. Good job. XPO, we were looking for a 2-2 reversal on the daily. Didn't do it. Okay, has not done it yet. We got a 2-2 down on the week, and then it came back in. I wouldn't be touching this. I'll just wait and see. Okay. All right. Delta Airlines. We were looking for some downside stuff. We're looking for some downside because of this month, inside month. Okay. Delta. Now you got your 2-2 reversal to the downside. 2-2 reversal to the downside. The magnitude is 38.90. Good work on that. Good work. American Airlines 2-2 reversal to the downside on the week. All right. Magnitude is to hit 1887. What's it doing on the month? Ooh. Forming a shooter on the month there. Forming a shooter on the month. Let's see how they want to end that. All right, AGQ on the week, still inside week, doing nothing. Skip it. There's a lot of people on Twitter and things like that. They're trying to work stuff that's inside week. I wouldn't try that unless you're a ninja or you're really good at the strat. Don't start trying to trade stuff that's inside week. You're going to get chopped up. You're going to get chopped up. Let me see here. Let's look at these dailies, okay? Right, look at this. All stuck in this tight range right here. Right, you're going to get chopped. Oh, wait, I got calls. No. Okay, now I know what to do now. I got puts. Oh, no, I came back in. So I should probably, it's just it's a lot of mess. It's a lot of mess. There's your dailies. And then your 60s are going to be probably worse. All right, look at that. All stuck in here. That's a super crazy tight range. You don't want to be trading inside weeks. Now, inside months you can get away with, okay? You can get away with inside months because the range is really big. But for AGO on the 60s, you are getting chopped up. AGQ on the 60s, okay? Just want to show you why you don't want to really trade an inside week. If you're already in something and it's a profit for you and the next week's inside week, doesn't mean cut it. It just means be prepared. If a reversal starts, working against you, take your profits or reverse to the downside, okay? All right, but I just wanted to show you why you wouldn't work an inside week. Let's go back to the week. Inside week. Let me make it big for you. Inside week. Okay, you see that? Scenario 1, inside week. And then back to them 60s. That quick little Browning formation. People getting wrecked in here. Okay? That's where you got to consider time frame continuity and broadening formations, okay? We got a lot of people out here that think that you just need the reversals and that's all you need. No, you need all three. You need time frame, you need actionable signals, time frame continuity, broadening formations, okay? You will learn that with Rob. You will learn that with Rob. Ask him. Ask him, what are the three universal truths? Got to have all three. That cheat sheet that everybody has for the strat combos, that is a tool. That is a tool. So you got to buy your desk. You got to buy your monitors. Okay, what am I looking at? Okay, is this a reversal against me? Is this a reversal in my favor? But, there's a lot more to it. All right, there's got to get, again, time frame continuity, all four charts up. Broadening formations. Right? Am I stuck in a tight range? All right. Symmetric. We did an episode with symmetrical triangles on episode 4 with Sarah Strat Sniper, and she showed us how we're showing things stuck in a tight range. I'm trying to make a triangle here in a tight range. But again, if you're using broadening formations, you can see something's clearly stuck inside. Okay, go watch that episode 4 of the weekend shift. GDX Gold. We were looking for some 2-2 continuation on this because of the month, 2-2 reversal month. You did get that, but it's kind of doji. It's doing nothing, okay? RGLD. We got our 2-1-2 continuation up and then came in slightly, okay? Came in slightly. Could still be in that. If it triggered, you could still be in that. Golden Sachs, also known as Garage Salon. We were looking for some, what were we looking for? 2 down on the month. It doesn't matter what we were looking for. We got some downside. All right, 3. We got your 2-2 continuation here. 3, 2, 2. All right. I think we were looking for a 2-2 reversal here just based on these lines. 2-2 reversal back up. It did not do it. It went 2 continuation down. Morgan Stanley, 2-2, where we're also looking for a 2-2 reversal up on this, 3-2-2, and it did not do that, okay? It did not trigger here. Slight 2 down, now just sitting there. MasterCard, looking for some continuation up. It did go 2 up, but now just came back in, okay? Visa, 2-2 reversal down on the week. We were looking for this, all right, and it did it. We were looking for some 2-2 down because the 2 down on the 3-2 reversal on the month. We were looking for 2-2 reversal on this, and it did it. And then the news came out that Amazon's not going to accept Visa anymore. That's interesting. Like I said in the previous episode, it always shows up in the charts before it shows up in the news. Okay, price action. I mean, go watch last week's episode, okay? It always shows up in the charts before it shows up in the news. For Costco, we got 2-1-2 continuation up. That's working. It is exhaustion risk, okay? Doesn't mean cut it. It just means make sure you understand that this is at all-time highs. All right, Target, outside week for Target. We were looking for 3-2-2, and it did it. Took this guy out up here at 260. See here, 267. It did it, and then as soon as it did it, exhaustion risk. They took profits immediately. Right back down. So hey, Target. It hit the target. Hit the target, and then they took their profits. All right, let's get through this. Walmart. We were looking for some. We got it. We got some downside. All right. The month's not over yet. But for the week, we got 2-2-2. All right, got your 2-2 continuation on Walmart. Not necessarily a reversal here. You'd have to drop down to a smaller time frame and find a reversal back into the red. Okay, back into the red. You could have got this 212 continuation here to work on the daily. And then 60s, you can find something on the 60s. Here is a shooter in force. This is a scenario 3, okay, but this is a shooter in force on the 60s, okay? That's how you get in. All right, look for retrade reversals, okay? Here's a 312 reversal down. That does what? Triggers this, the 147.54, okay? 312. That's how you get in. Go down to a smaller time frame. These are the 60s. It took 3 hours for this to set up. All right. First hour, you're just watching the screen. Second hour, okay, or third hour, bam, you're in. Okay, 3 hours to get in on this. You got this. You got this. You can do it. You don't need all these scanners. You got the weekend vid. You got you check your charts. Go through the charts. And then you don't need scanners, okay? You're just going through the charts that Rob you going through the picks that Rob already made for you. And then watch the videos. Is it doing it? Yes. Is it doing it? No. If it's no, don't touch it. Move on to the next one, okay? You don't need all these scanners. It's a tool. It's just a tool. It's just a tool. Rob is your scanner, human scanner. Foot Locker. We were looking for some more continuation on Foot Locker. We got it. Earnings on the 15th. What's it doing? 3-1. Okay. Week's not over. Let's see what they want to do with that. All right. GII. Looking for some 2-2 continuation. You got it, but now it just came back in. Now it's forming a hammer. Let's see how that closes. And for next week, okay, that could be a nice Momo hammer for next week and then hit 35.10, okay? Urban Outfitters, we got our 2-1-2 continuation up. We were looking for that because of the 2-2 reversal on the month here. On the week, all right, right here. It did it. It didn't hit magnitude, okay? That's where you just take your profits. You know what I mean? Or you're just waiting. Okay, am I going to cut it? Am I going to cut it? Not a lot of positions for longs right now. For long-term stuff, is working right now. And that's just from my experience. So if you got to take your profits because it hit your target, then do it. WSM, Williams Sonoma. All right, we got our 2-2. We got our hammer right here, Momo hammer in force right here at 211.43, and bam, it hits it. All right, it hits it, and you'd have to drop down to see what this hit magnitude on, and then it just 2-2 reversal back down on the daily, 2-2 reversal down here. All right, now forming a shooter counter hammer. Okay, that means the buyers stepped up, they took the price up. They started taking profits, and now potentially the sellers are going to become more aggressive and then take this all the way out. Okay, UTH for the week, we were looking for 2-1-2 continuation because of the month. 2-2 reversal on the month, right here. Excuse me, RevStrat month. 1, 2, 2. Inside bar, 2 down, 2 up. RevStrat month. All right, we did get it. It did trigger and then came back in. All right, definitely. If this goes scenario 3, cut it right here. Okay, if this goes scenario 3, just cut it, especially on the week. All right, Toll Brothers. We're looking for some 2-2 continuation. We got it because of the 3-2-2 on the month, and it hit magnitude here. Okay, not saying cut it, but that's it did work. All right, the next target is 66.05. 66.05. Facebook, this thing, my goodness. All right, we did get our 2-1-2 reversal up. It did it right at 35.41. It didn't really take out this guy right here, but it came pretty dang close. Okay, and they just started taking profits on that, and that did that on Monday. It did that on Monday. Where's Monday? Here. No, where's Monday? All right. There. It did it. and then they just started taking profits. Okay. All right, let's mark it. So I have to be confused. Going back to the daily, it did it right here, and then they just started. It hit the top of the Browning formation on the daily, and then they just started selling, taking their profits. All right, and then so let's see how this ends up here. Facebook. All right. Remember, we were talking about Facebook and Browning formations. Test the top, test the bottom, test the top. Now is it going to go back to the bottom? We will see. Okay. Microsoft 2-1-2 reversal, a continuation to the upside. All right, it's in all-time highs right now. Yep, all-time highs. 3-2 on the month. We got a 2-1-2 continuation up. Came in slightly. Amazon inside week. There's some some people are doing some things in here, and there's people on Twitter saying Amazon's doing this and that. Inside week. I wouldn't mess with that. Netflix, we were looking for a 2-2 reversal up, and it did it. 2 down, 2 up. 2 down, 2 up. 2 down, 2 up. It did it. All right, hit magnitude. The magnitude on this wasn't, it did it. You could still be in that. Google, looking for the 2-2 reversal up right now, inside bar on the week. Google. Nvidia earnings. Okay, let's see what it beat its earnings. It's let's see here. Is it a gap up? Is a gap up on the daily today? So let's see. Today's the 18th. Let's see how that actually trades today. Inside week for Nvidia. It was waiting on its earnings. Autodesk. We were looking for 2-2 continuation on Autodesk. It did it slightly, and then came back in. Now this doji thing. Autodesk. Akamai. We were looking for a 3-1-2 reversal, and it just sat there. Inside bar. Again, you got your entire list from Rob from the weekend vid, okay? And you're just going through this stuff, all right? You don't need scanners. There's a lot of stocks in here, and you just go. All right, this one's working. Nope, this one's working. Yep. Hey, Rob, I'm in the vid. Hey, Akamai. I'm looking at Akamai. Has it triggered? And it hasn't triggered yet. What do you think it's going to do? And he's going to say, it's Thursday. We like long and red green bars. It's Thursday. This still is inside week. I mean, you can take it, but he's going to, and then he'll go from there. Okay. He'll probably say you can take it, but just know that we like red and green bars, and so far this thing is doing nothing. That's exactly what he would say, actually. LRCX. We were looking for some 2-2 continuation on this because of the month. The 2-2, the RevStrat month. Inside bar, 2 down, 2 up. Inside bar, 2 down, 2 up. Okay? And so we got some continuation on that, and then we'll see how that closes. Right now, forming a shooter on the week. MU. We were looking for some continuation. We got it. And then yesterday, they started taking a little bit. Let's see how that ends. Okay. MU for the 2-2 reversal month here. 2-2 reversal month. MTC match group. Looking for the 2-1-2 reversal to the down. 2-1-2 continuation down. This would be a continuation because this is a 2 down. I know this is green. I know that strat sheet says, this is a 2 down. Okay. Even though it's green, it's a 2 down inside bar. And it did go 2 down. That would be a continuation down, but then came back in. So, honestly, looking for some more continuation on match group. Corvo. Looking for the 3-1-2 reversal on Corvo. Inside bar. Doing nothing. Okay. Brinker. Looking for the 3-1-2 reversal, and it did it. 3-1-2 reversal to the downside. It hit magnitude. Let's see how far they want to take that. Expedia from the pandemics. Looking for the right now 3-2-2 to the downside. It did do that slightly. Okay. Could still be in that for the downside. NGRC 3-2-2 continuation on the week. We were looking for this to go upside, but 3-2 continuation or 2-2 continuation on the week right here down. Okay, lift 3-2-2. Okay, this one's working 3-2-2 to the downside. Magnitude is 44. Lift. All right, WHR. It did go 2-2 reversal for Whirlpool. Did get some continuation here. Now forming a shooter. And then last but not least, Tesla. We were looking for what this was going to do. Let's just watch this. No, honestly, it was down here. We were looking for some 2-2 reversal up on this. This is probably going to be a good setup for next week, okay? Good reversal for next week. We will see, okay? Here's your broadening formation on the daily. Test the lows, test the highs, okay? Test the lows, test the highs, test the lows. Didn't take out the high, come back down, okay? This is price discovery. Doesn't go sideways. It's vertical, okay? It's vertical. That's it for the week so far, okay? Thank you so much for being here. That's the week for so far. Again, that's just a quick demonstration of how to create. You got your watch list from Rob, how you watch the weekend vid with Rob. He goes through the sectors. You got your open watch list. You're typing in tickers as they go. You can go with all 50. That way you don't have to scan. Again, I want to stress you don't have to scan. That is just a tool. If you're brand new with the Strat, don't mess with all that. Just get with Rob and then go through. You got your universe. You got your tickers and your setups for the week. And then you don't have to use all 50 tickers if it's too much information for you. Just go for XLE or just go for financials or just go for tech. Okay, you can go in that weekend vid and just take out the ones that are going to be good. That's it for me. The Strat Soldier with the weekend vid. The end of November. The end of November is going to be we got Strat Soldier 11, the deal with Rob. The Strat course right now, the entire full Strat course with Rob is only $3.99. $3.99. Okay, and then with that you get 1 month free with Rob Smith in the Black. You'll be in there in the chat with Rob live with the rest of the community, and then you'll have your forums so you can ask questions and post charts and do all the stuff. And then you get 1 month plus. Also, you get 1 month free with Michael Dang. Michael Dang works Algo Flow, and he's talking through, and he also talks technical analysis if you're used to as well. And he can talk both. He can talk both languages, the Strat and technical analysis, and get you in on some winners, and then help you cut losers. All right. Remember, we do not hold losers. That's it for me. Again, Strat Soldier 11, $3.99. You get the Strat course. You get Rob for 1 month live trading room, and you get Michael Dang. All right, that's a pretty good deal. All three. All right, 3 universal truths. 3 things in the deal. I mean that seems to be lining up. But I think it's a great deal. That's an awesome deal. That's it. That's gonna do it. Excuse me. That's it for me. I get so excited. That's it for me, the Strat Soldier with the weekend shift. Thanks for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Get in there with Rob. Get in there on Twitter. Hashtag the Strat. We got a Facebook page. We got all the stuff. Set your group. This is the Strat Soldier with the weekend shift, and that's it for me. Peace.